Okay, so as you've seen, there are a few updates that will be happening from the coming block. There has been a small little injury, or per se, a small little setback, but not. I'm not unhappy. It's all part of the process. It's part of the game. So the injury is not too bad. I've had like much worse lower back injuries before. Let me just set this up here so that hopefully you can hear me. Yeah. So I've had worse injuries before, but this one is still something that has been it has been building up for a while now, right? So as you all know, that the last two blocks I switched back to conventional since I got a new coach and all. I thought I'll just give it a go and see where it goes. But then this block was supposed to end next week, and this was supposed to be the second last week. But yeah, I mean, after the session, it wasn't feeling too good. The same discs and herniations and all that. It's not like it's pretty bad. Let me give you, like, on a scale of like 0 to 100%, right? If 100% has been my worst, where I was like bedridden, this would probably be like a 25% or 20% or something. Okay, so I mean, it's still pretty good. I can bend and all, but the pain is still there. Like, it's like a very pinchy, like little less amount of pain. So this is probably the 8th time I'm getting like something related to a disc herniation sort of injury. And yeah, I mean, see, bro, like it's not suggested. Okay, if you're getting injured again and again and again, it's sort of your body telling you that you're doing something wrong, and you should not be doing it, or you should stop. But then I feel then you should find the balance of how much you want something versus how much you're able to give versus how intelligent you're able to be towards what you want to get. Okay, and I believe I've set certain goals, and I believe I have one life, and I believe I want to do what I want to do. Okay, giving you all a sort of background on the story. I was a conventional puller till a conventional deadlifter till the first 2 years of my powerlifting, probably 1.5 to 2 years. Okay, at the age of 20, I deadlifted 250 kilos. Till then, I got a disc herniation only once or twice. Okay, and post that I had like consecutive 4 to 5 times disc herniations. And my first disc herniation was when I was 16 years old. I was playing badminton. Okay, so after I deadlifted 250, the 4 to 5 times continuous disc herniations really put me down mentally. Not even kidding. Okay, so I had to like switch to sumo, which I hated, and I grinded. I tried so hard to do sumo for almost a full year, right? And it felt so unnatural because my hips would not open up at all. So I still pulled, I think, 255, which was my PR, and I did that at the age of, I think, 22. So almost 2 years, 1.5 to 2 years, all I did was gain 5 kilos in my deadlift, if you would see the number. But my squat at the age of 22 right now is 280, and back then when I did my conventional deadlift of 250, my squat was 227.5. that was my PR. So that's how much it has grown. Okay, I know strength wise I have like a lot more deadlift in me, conventional deadlift. But the thing is that strength is not always the only thing. Okay, when I'm squatting, I don't know why, maybe because of my biomechanics or something, there's low to no load on my lower back for some reason. I have low to no butt wink at all while I'm squatting. So there's very little like load on my lower back, and I've never gotten injured while squatting. But while deadlifting, it's not getting injured right after a session. It's a build up that I've been. So me working with a coach clearly tells that we've been like slightly slowly increasing over like a period of a long like time, like probably 6 weeks, slowly every week we've been increasing like 4 or 5 kilos, and all of this is like very much sub max loads. It's like it's not even like 80% of my total total deadlift PR. Conventional deadlift, even if you take it as 260 or something, I did 250 like 2-3 years back, and after that I've gained like 40 kilos on my squat. Okay, so which means that my conventional would have probably increased by 5 kilos. Even if it's 250, it's fine. 80% of that would probably be around 220, and the load that I was working with was like, it was less than 220 almost every single time over the last, I would say, 3 months almost. That's the thing, man. Life puts you down. That's the reason I had to switch to sumo. Now the situation that I'm present in is that I'm getting a call. I'll cut that and I'll continue. Yeah, so as I was saying, the situation that I'm put in right now is that I have a competition that is coming up. See bro, like, I'll be very honest with you. I wanted to compete in powerlifting a long time back. I wanted to compete like 2 years back, but because of the injuries, I had multiple opportunities to go to like states, districts, or nationals where my lifts were still pretty good, and I still was not able to go for it. The reason was the injury, and the reason was I have tried everything possible, okay, to improve my conventional, but sometimes it's just your body. Like, it's just some things that are out of your control. If my body is like this, then it is like this. Okay, if my discs are like this, then it is like this. Whatever I do around it to build the muscles, to build the strength, to do whatever, maybe I have to work longer. Maybe to build my conventional again, I have to work for like 2 years straight, and I have to work at like sub max loads, like 60%, not even 80%. And maybe that's what I will do. But for now, the situation I'm put in, I do need to like participate this year, man. This is my last year as a junior. If I don't compete this year, I don't think I'll get the chance ever again to be a junior and then compete. And I already hit the squat national record in my gym. Okay, but I want to do it inside the competition. And I was not able to even give it a shot till now because I did not have any competition experience till now. I haven't competed in one single competition on stage that is by a proper federation. I've just competed in college level, and I wanted to compete like for the last 2 years, but I was not able to because of these reasons. So this is what I'm at right now, man. I've given it everything. Now the only solution left is for the next 6 months I'll switch back to sumo, because there's no denying the fact that the last 1 year I've had more experience with sumo than with conventional because of the injuries, and I had to keep switching. And I'll have to take this past 2 blocks, which is like the last 3 months, as a good thing probably, because your conventional does build your sumo, because it does help you like to lock out, I mean not lock out, but build like that strength of actually like pulling the weight off the floor and all. I think I don't want to get into the technicals, but yeah, it does help your sumo. The issue that I'm facing with sumo right now is I'm not able to open my hips up as much, and that's the reason I thought I'll just try conventional again. The bottom point where I have to like pull the slack and just start my pull, right? I'm not able to reach that point because I'm such a big dude. My hips don't open up as much, and that's the problem right now. So I have to work on my hip mobility every single day from now onwards so that I can do that, right? And I need to like learn how to wedge in properly, and I need to do this quick because I have very little time left. The situation I am at right now, my deadlift was about 30-40 kilos more than my squat at one point, and now my squat is about 20 kilos more than my deadlift, because I was not able to test my deadlift PR from such a long time because of all the injuries. These things, bro, these things hit you emotionally a lot, mentally. You get so screwed, you're like, why me? Why the person that has worked so hard for it? Why am I getting injured? I've put in so much efforts, I've put in so much hard work, so much resilience. People over there are sitting and doing all the wrong things in the world, like they're drinking, smoking, doing drugs, gambling, doing whatever. I'm waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning every single day because I'm not able to use the gym properly, and I have to go and work every single day 9 to 6 and then come back. I'm not crying or cribbing, but I am trying my best and still I'm getting injured again and again and again and again. Even though I've tried so many things. I've tried like opening, doing my hip mobility work, I've tried like addressing the issue, I've tried coaching, I've tried programming, I've tried doing the stretches, I've tried a lot of stuff, bro. In fact, I've improved my hip mobility also, I can feel it. But still, I mean, I'm not able to like. I've worked a lot on my hip mobility, I'm not gonna lie, okay? And I've seen improvements, like I'm able to like touch my knee completely over here and then get up fully, like just on my using my glutes and all. I know all the stuff. I'm able to do that pigeon stretch and all that, and I'm able to do it like fully properly now. When I started off, it was like very tight and all, but then that's the thing, bro. Like, what do you do now? Last year I was not able to compete. This year also I'm probably not able to compete. Last year also I was not able to because of the injuries. So do you want to do conventional more, or do you want to like just doing conventional should be affecting your like squats and deadlifts also? My squats and bench also. My squats is getting good and my bench is getting good, but it's going bad because of the conventional deadlift. Because I'm just like so mentally fucked that no, I want to do conventional deadlift that I cannot do my squats and my bench anymore. So it's just an ego thing at this point, bro. I want to improve my conventional. I know it will take time. I'll give it time, but I do not have time right now. It doesn't matter if my legs are wide apart or it's closed, bro. I just need to see, because with sumo I have not had any like history of any sort of lower back injury. And that's the truth. That is the fact. It is what it is, man. Okay, so this was my pre-workout meal. Today's tip will be that there's this noodles called Wicked Good. You can check it on Zipto or Blinkit or whatever you want to, Instamart. It's made out of brown rice, lentils, chickpeas, all that good stuff, and it has fiber, and it has about 50 grams of carbs per packet, and it has sodium. So that's good for a pre-workout meal. On top of that, there were like 2 sunny side up eggs. I'll put a photo of that. And then Amul 20-gram protein shake. Can't go wrong with this. 130 calories, 20 grams of protein, and orange for the fiber and the carbs, vitamin C. It's just frustrating at times, like I've tried so hard, bro. I've tried so hard. I've seen so many people do so little to achieve that what they have. But I've worked so hard, so consistently, every single day, and I'm the one that has to get injured. I've followed every single thing that is possible, and I'm the one that is not able to do what I want to do. This is a rant video, bro. I mean, this is me ranting. There you have it. It is what it is. Now, moving forward, what can I do to surpass this situation I've been put in? Slowly I have to transition back to sumo right now, because I do want to build conventional, but it is not possible in the current time frame, which is just like probably 6 months to nationals, 2 months to districts, and then 3 months to states. So once nationals is done, my last year as junior is done, then we'll think about conventional off season, all that shit. But for now, yeah, hip mobility every single day, have to work on it. Deadlifts, have to start sumo, And yeah, I mean, one thing that I want to implement this time in sumo is get my stance a little closer, not as wide as it was. The reason being that, as I told you, it's tough for me to get into that bottom position because my hips are not opening as much. So when your legs are a little closer, you can do like that froggy or duck stance sumo that they tell, where your hips are actually able to open up more because your legs are slightly closer. It's not at the widest possible position it is at. So that is one thing that I'll probably do. We have spot toe press today. So time is 4 o'clock right now. I'm about to head the gym and head to the gym, and then in the next 10 minutes, yeah, I'll have like a scoop of pre probably, and see you in the gym. I don't know what else to say, man. Life just puts you down sometimes, you know, like just puts you down. It's okay. We have to get through this, bro. Okay, so this is my new pre-workout that I'll be trying today. So in that, let's firstly put in some chilled water. We'll be trying it in a cup. So we'll be trying it in a cup. So yeah, I mean, first, oh fuck, it's tough to open this with one hand. 1 second. Yeah, and I've opened it. Should I put in the water first or the pre-workout first? Because if I put in the water first, then the pre, then it might splatter. But if I put in the pre first and then the water, then it might like dissolve on its own. So let's do that. Let's put in the pre first. Okay, so this is the pre. And yeah, I mean, I am going to take a scoop from this. And I'm going to put it inside this. And then I'm gonna close this, then put in some chilled water, and I'm gonna do something that I've taken inspiration from from one of the online influencers in India. You all know who this is. I'm gonna mix it with my finger and it's splattering around, and the water is so, oh fuck, the water is very cold. Okay, so cheers. This is lime flavored pre, 150 mg caffeine and a lot of other things. So yeah.